with this latest arrest coming in, of course, it seems like the net is closing in. The net is closing in when it comes to the South Cartel Group in the Liquorgate case. What is your first reaction?
I think the case is coming to a logical conclusion. Most of those who were accused are now being charged and arrested. So Bharatiya Janta Party looks forward for the legal course to proceed as per the natural course. So the law must take its own course and ensure that this large-scale liquor scandal has to be brought to justice.
But as far as the opposition is concerned, they of course have been maintaining, and as we saw the recent letter that was written to the Prime Minister as well, along with Delhi CM Arun Kejriwal speaking time and again, that there is no concrete proof with the CBI and this is a deliberate attempt to target the Aam Aadmi Party and the opposition leaders.
So what do you expect from Aam Aadmi Party? If there was no proof, if there was no evidence, then why did they shut the liquor policy? Why did they backtrack on it? And why did they actually till now not provided the policy guidelines for formulation, and which was the committee which formulated these policy? Why aren't they coming up open about any government policy has to be openly constituted? So if they had a committee which constituted the liquor policy of Delhi, they should come out open and talk about what are the confabulations which led to that liquor policy. And if it was a legitimate policy, why did they backtrack? Why did they cancel that policy? So, it is out in the open. It's very exhibitive of the fact there was a whole lot of corruption which was underway. And when they were caught with their hands in the cookie jar, they actually now surrender to the fact that it is a political vendetta. It is convenient.
But when as the BJP maintains so far that the Aam Aadmi Party is not answering the main questions in this particular case, do you think there is something more than meets the eye? Because when it comes to the investigation, of course, we know that many arrests have been taking place in this Liquorgate scam. But of course, as far as the political slugfest is concerned, it is going on between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party.
There are two major aspects here. Institutional process of the system, and when you're a democratic setup. Number two is, if you're caught with your hand in a cookie jar, you're caught red-handed, then do you call it a political vendetta? These two questions need to be answered by Aam Aadmi Party, because Aam Aadmi Party said it's an anti-corruption party, and it was basing themselves and giving itself a self-praise that they would have WhatsApp and they would have cameras everywhere, and when there is some corruption happening, Kejriwal will personally get involved and ensure that man goes to jail. Now all this is for what? It's lip service. If it comes on to them, then they say it's a political vendetta without any basis. Because if it was political vendetta, then there should not be any excise policy. It should be from some magical air that we charge them with something which never happened. But this is now, the government of India has not got involved at all. It is the state which is acting on it. The Delhi state is acting on it, on its own government and its ministers. So I don't understand where this political vendetta, an Italian word, came from. Maybe they're trying to copy the Congress lingo.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Rao, for joining in and sharing your views. Well, that is what the BJP has to say, and that is what they have been saying so far, that why the Aam Aadmi Party is not coming with a clear answer as to why the changes were made at the first place when it comes to the excise policy, and thereafter the scam which has now come to the fore. We'll keep tracking the development.